There, Utah. Good Saturday morning. Kind of a nice start across the state. Pretty quiet so far, but we do have active weather popping up again this afternoon. So, kind of the wash, rinse, repeat weather cycle is afternoon showers and thunderstorms. Keep your eye to the sky. And the biggest threat is going to be across areas of southern Utah, where we typically see the higher flash flood risk. Live look, Powder Mountain, beautiful this morning up in Wasatch Back, or at least our northern Wasatch Mountain areas. Over the Ochre Mountains, we're still seeing a little bit of cloud cover in place. We can see some of the moisture out there. You're feeling the heat, 84 degrees in Salt Lake already, 72 Logan, a little cooler there, but we're warmer than St. George right now. Not going to be the case this afternoon. You will climb higher in southern Utah than we will up north, but not by a whole lot. So it's just that time of year where it's hot everywhere across the state. Here's a look at satellite and radar. You can see some of the cloud cover that's in place. A few echoes of moisture across, it looks like areas, maybe northern Juab County into southern Tooele County. Not much happening right now. Areas we're really going to be focusing on today, again, is southwestern Utah, the Utah Mountain Spine from southwestern Utah up towards the Uintas. In fact, if we show you some of the models, this is one model showing storms really kind of popping across that Utah mountain spine. So from the southwest portion up towards even the Wasatch Range, the Uintas, some of the Wasatch Plateau, Book Cliffs could really see some heavy wetting rains today, some flooding rains, even especially near burn scars. We'll be watching that. And then into Sunday, not as significant of a threat, but we're still going to have some moisture in place. And then we're going to continue to see active weather even into next week. So, chance of storms over northern Utah, otherwise quite a bit of sunshine mixed in with some cloud cover. Average high temperatures today, 95. 102 is normal, in St. George will be right at 100. So, hard to say, a little cooler, still very hot, but not quite as toasty as normal. Wasatch Front showing temperatures in the 90s. We mentioned the mid-90s. Yeah, the hourly model's picking up on a mix of sun and clouds. Might see a stray storm, especially over the mountains. Southern Utah had some lightning earlier pop up, but we have a risk of a few storms in your area as well. Looking ahead, next week, we'll see temperatures kind of warm up before they settle down a little bit with additional shower activity. The rain, of course, helping moderate some of our temperatures a little bit. I do want to show you just some of the rain that we've had in the last 24 hours. So some good numbers being put up for Bald Mountain. This is Deer Valley, Salt Creek 1.11, Pine Valley 0.71. Salina 0.68. Now, again, these are just areas where we actually have weather stations that are able to capture the rain. We know that we've had some areas that maybe have seen more than that, quite a bit more with all the flooding that we've had. Bear Lake today, some mix of sun and clouds. Lake temperature now 71. Hey, we'll take that. And then air temperature getting into the 80s today. So, yeah, maybe a little cooler than normal with the cloud cover. Plan on the storms. In fact, all of Utah does have a risk of thunderstorms today. It's a general risk, so hopefully we won't see any severe storms on top of potential for heavy rain. But mentioned the risk in southern Utah. So this is not a good time to be recreating in our low-lying areas of southern Utah, slot canyons, normal dry washes. We're going to continue to see the probable risk of flooding in those areas. It hangs on at Grand Staircase, Bryce Canyon, Zion tomorrow, and it's still possible, though, in other areas of southern Utah. The rain gauge hopefully will pick up another half of an inch or so in some areas. Bryce Canyon, 0.38. We had 0.37 in Agua Canyon, just south of Bryce yesterday, or at least in the last 24 hours. So hopefully we'll continue to see some beneficial rains. But again, this time of year we get it too quickly, and which is causing the concern down south. Chances of rain increase across Wasatch Front through Wednesday. Should see some more scattered moisture as we get towards midweek, thanks to some additional moisture being swept up around the ridge that's going to stay in place. So regionally today, Some storms for Park City this afternoon. We'll be in the low 80s, 72 or so at Alta, 95 in Brigham. We've got, again, monsoon storms down south, 89 in Cedar and Kanab, 86 in Blanding, and we'll see possible flash flooding. Highs today elsewhere, we've got Moab at 97, 93 in Vernal, Park City, as we mentioned, Evanston 83, 100 sticks around in southern Utah, so pretty close to average highs. We're going to kind of hover near the century mark into Friday with 99 or 100. Each afternoon, we're expecting scattered storms. Not as significant as of a threat this weekend, so not a washout of a day, but if you see lightning or hear thunder, just head indoors, of course. Keep your eye to the sky and make sure you can get weather alerts if you're out and about. Northern Utah, we're in the 90s for the next week with upper 90s on Monday, so we're heating up. Our mid-90s is average this weekend, and then we'll see scattered moisture into Pioneer Day with low 90s for highs. So at least in the scheme of things, the morning's generally pretty quiet. By afternoon, though, we start to see the heat of the day. The chance of those convective storms will start to see more of a weather risk outdoors.